Hey, how's it going? Thanks again for all the support and love. Had second seizure a couple days ago. Um, my second seizure I've ever had. Um, like a grand mal, whatever you want to call it, where you seize stuff like that. I'm having a hard time looking at the phone just because I'm taking medication and the brightness and stuff. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, blah blah blah. I don't know if I'm making sense. Just kind of documenting my life right now. I'm so fucking tired. I increased day on September 4th. I go to bed and I just wake up having this feeling, like this pressure in this area, and tightness, and it feels like that. I make that noise. Feels like that, like what I'm doing. It's like tightness, right? And pressure, and it's just like this very unpleasant sensation, and it hurts. It's I kid you not, it's like playing with an outlet and getting shocked. It feels like that. And with the anxiety that comes with it, see, I'm fortunate to know so far when it's happening, and I have about 3 seconds before I go into I'm on the ground, seizing. Some people don't have that fucking opportunity or gift or whatever. Anyway, so I'm having that feeling, and I'm on this bed, and like I crawl, open the bedroom door, leading to some stairs and a landing that turns for more stairs leading to the family room. And like, I hope I'm making sense here, because I'm like totally out of it. Again, this was September 4th, is September 9th. And like, I like opened the door, and like, I know I'm blacking out now, and I'm hoping that someone will find me. My mom does. She actually was in the family room, and she could hear that. So she ran up the stairs, ran up more up the stairs, and I came to on this bed, because I was on the floor, and my mom just kind of like this, like, Kenny, and I was like, what, missing 3 minutes of my life. So like, I have no recollection too of having a seizure or anything like that until it kind of came to me, maybe 30 seconds after she said, Kenny, you had a seizure, and she's loud, fall asleep to like rain, thunderstorms and stuff on my speakers. So quality sleep. That way, I grew up where there was a lot of fighting in my home, alcoholic parents and stuff like that. I talked about that in one of my videos. But anyway, like, I'm used to that. So mom has raised her voice just to talk to me. So anyway, I come to, and she's like, you had a seizure. It was like the worst fucking thing ever. And I was like, am I dying? Because her reaction, in reality, is that her reaction showed me that it must have been really, really bad. But really, it was just a minute and 10 seconds of me. She said I was doing crunches, like my hands were doing this, and my eyes closed, and I was literally just crunching, doing an ab workout, um, and drilling, and on my side, and my head hitting the door. Um, I don't have any recollection of that part, but my abs were pretty sore for a good 2 days. Excuse me, I'm having an aura. Terrible feeling. Fuck. Maybe I'll have a seizure in front of the camera. That'd be great. I would put a warning on the video if I do. So if you haven't gotten a warning, nothing bad happened. But anyway, that causes a lot of anxiety just talking about that. So within 5-10 minutes, paramedics are here, fire department are here, one officer is here, because the problem was my mom called, and when she was trying to talk to the operator, she just had the phone like on the ground, because her son is just like freaking out at me, and they can't hear what's going on because of the rain. Mom doesn't know how to turn off the speakers, so even though I've shown her in the past. So anyway, fast forward, basically they carry me on the stretcher. I'm confused why the sun is out. Like, I remember going to bed at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like I usually do, 1:20, 2 p.m. But my brain told me it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So when Mom was like, it's 3 o'clock, she said. I was like, in the morning? She's like, no, in the afternoon. How long have I been asleep? 45 minutes to an hour. Like, time is so fucked up after a seizure. So I go to the hospital, Stone Hospital, once again. And I just I'm in the hospital bed, people talking to me, taking care of me, things like that, and they increased my medication. The generic form of Capra, kind of common medication there, from 500 milligrams every 12 hours to 750 milligrams every 12 hours. Been on this 500 milligram dose though since July 18th, so September 4th comes around, and I've been kind of complaining about it for like a month, where I'm like, I need to increase my medication. No one was willing to do it for me. Well, I go to the hospital, and the guy's like, yeah, you're on a baby dose. We need to increase that. So thank you, Dr. Kim. Kim Un or whatever. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Now I'm adjusting to the medication, and still having auras. Still got fluid in the brain. Very panicky. Very unpleasant feelings. Very stressed out. But that's an update on your boy's Sport TV Gamer. I'm looking away from you guys and stuff. I don't mean to do that. I'm just going through a lot of shit right now. Send me some energy, Goku style, whatever that entails. Thoughts, prayers, whatever, comments, love. It does help a little bit, just a little bit. Alright, thanks again for all the support. I'm hoping I'll feel better. I'm hoping I don't go into another seizure. It's only been a few days. Peace.